Well, good morning. I'm here at Stiff Cycles in North Yorkshire and I'm going on a demo ride on a Santa Cruz Nomad. And I'm going to see if it suits my style of riding and what I'm going to do for Enduro this year. I'm also out with Tim. He's got a Commencal Meta AM4, so it'll be a good time to compare and contrast. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good ride out. The weather's very grey, but I'm going to go on to Ilkley Moor and see how this performs with sort of some mixture of riding and think about enduro and will this be the right bike for me at the end of the year.
Well, what you've seen over the last few minutes is us climbing slowly up through a cow field up to the top of Ilkley Moor, and the cattle have really destroyed a lot of the field, so it's hard to ride across the marked path because it wasn't so much a path as a muddy, boggy field. But once we got up to the top, the views were amazing. You can see coming up here, just beautiful moorside. A lot of fun to ride once we got along the crest of this ridge. So enjoy the scenery. It's Ilkley Moor, well worth a visit. Okay, so I'm trying out Tim's Commencal Meta AM4. It's set up for him and he's a lot taller than me, so this bike was very stiff, very rigid in the ride, but also very responsive. It was actually good fun to ride. Really straightforward. I could get it up and over things quite well. The frame responded well, but the suspension was set up for him, so it felt very jarring. So he's kindly offered to set it up again for me if I go riding over Hebden Bridge. Enjoy the Commencal set up for me rather than for Tim, who's 6'1" and a little bit heavier than me at 5'10". Anyway, good bike to ride, really enjoyable, and yeah, well worth looking at. The other thing I have to say about Tim's bike was the front brakes were significantly lower in power than the Nomad that I was riding. You can hear them grinding and squeaking away. I think they needed a bit of work.
Let's turn back to descend before I forget.
Okay, so I'm back on the Nomad and this is the first time I'm getting the chance to take it down some rocky terrain, some single track stuff. This is Ilkley Moor. It's good for walkers and mountain bikers alike. You just have to obey the local laws. So really responsive. Really good in the brakes. The bike felt great. This section I've ridden for the very first time. Next time I go up, I'd like to just hair down this a lot faster. The bike was really responsive, really enjoyable to ride. And the faster you went, the better the bike seemed to respond. You could go up hills easily. You could come down hills easily. So great fun. Significant investment in a bike like this if you want to go for it brand new. I'll be looking at it maybe second hand. As you can see here, as I get faster, I'm leaning more off the back of the bike and it's just a lot of fun. It takes every hit. It doesn't feel like it's going to throw you anywhere. It just feels like it can ride through stuff. It's hard to spot on the GoPro from this camera angle, but it's pretty full on in terms of jarring bumps This section here, really rocky. Comes down and drops off down the side of Ilkley Moor. It's quite steep in the latter section. This bit was pretty rocky and just quite slow going, but it's good fun to pick a trail through it.
No.
Coming down this section here again, blind. I've not ridden it before, and yeah, could really see myself riding fast down through here on this bike. Having gone down it once or twice, it's really good bike. Really enjoyed it. Gonna have to get out on another demo ride soon. Stiff were really amazing, really helpful guys. Set up the bike as best they could for me. I would have liked to have known how to adjust the forks a bit better myself, but that's just experience, not riding these particular forks before. Good bike, get to your local bike shop, try it out.